Hello again. Today I'd like to take a look at the Jungian tarot, a tarot set up, designed, illustrated by Robert Wong, and a deck that really stands out for those who have an interest in psychoanalysis, early psychoanalysis in particular, collective unconsciousness, and a diverse array of symbols, certainly including the alchemical. Great deck for really getting into personal depth, shadowy aspects, that sort of thing. Today, the World came up. And the World stands as kind of an interesting card because it comes at the conclusion of the major arcana, the named cards, the Fool, the Devil, Death, the Emperor, and so forth. The World kind of comes at the conclusion of that litany of cards. But we don't look at these in a linear fashion. Rather, we come to the World at the conclusion perhaps of a cycle where we find ourselves on course to start again, to start anew. You might take a look here and notice that the figure depicted here in the World still has a mask on, or knows how best to use their masks. These are the kinds of considerations that someone needs as they continue to advance through the cycles of life. Peering deep within, learning about the different parts of self, the different aspects of self, the different masks that we use. And we all use them. We all have them. If anyone tells you that they don't, or that they're above that or something, then they must have elevated themselves completely above human nature, because we all have them. We all use them. Knowing how to use them, knowing when to use them, big part of the journey of self-discovery. You'll notice the four characters, the four elements being indicated as well. Nice references to the four suits in the tarot, the swords, the intellect, the cups, the other relationships, and so forth. The wands as creative pursuits, and the pentacles, or the coins, or the discs, that earth element, the material. Here we see them combined, creating a solid, stable pathway forward for moving into that next round of revealing and of exploring and of refining of the self. You won't come to the end of this cycle. You'll keep repeating that cycle for as long as you exist. And I don't say for as long as you live in this physical, vehicle or vessel, but for as long as you, as an awakened, conscious, aware, driven being, exist. This process of self-knowledge and self-discovery and understanding will continue to drive you forward. So use it as fuel. Use it as fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy the mystery and the discovery. But use it as fuel for your continued progress into potentially endlessness. So this will be a good time to start now. Good practices for this involve, simple things, meditation, and I say that frequently, but meditation, mindfulness practices, and practices that get you out of the autopilot mode, that break you free from the chains of autopilot, because in autopilot you're not thinking necessarily, you're just doing. This breaks you free, and the World card reminds you of the responsibility you have to yourself to do that, and the great journey that it opens up before you. So no time like the present, to get started or to continue.